In this section, we're going to talk about the systems that are in place to help you once you walk out and start talking to your prospects. The first thing we're going to talk about is the approach. What do you say to people when you first start talking to them? And then we're going to go through the systems that are in place in order for you to walk them through that to convert them from a prospect into an affiliate. The first thing you do is the approach. Obviously, you have to talk to people in order to tell them about this company. What we have found works very well is whenever you call them, you tell them, hey, I've recently started doing marketing for a 14-year-old publicly traded biotech company that has formulated a nutritional supplement for your genetic code. They take your DNA and they formulate vitamins specifically for you. Now we're looking for some business-minded people to help really launch this product. Call this number and let me know what you think. So here's the system. Now whenever you told them to call this number, the number they called was 712-432-9440. And during that call, it told them they had been sent an email. Now when you send that email to them, you're going to put in the subject, DNA doesn't lie. In the body of the email, you're going to say, hey, check out my website, and you're going to put in your www.mygenewise.com/ your last name or whatever you've chosen as your screen name for your website. Whenever they go to that and look at your website, you're going to also put in the bottom of the email, call me and let me know what you think, or I'll call you later to see what you think. When you call them, you want to ask them one thing. What did you like most about what you saw? Whenever you ask them what they like best about what they saw, they're probably going to have some questions for you. What should you do when they ask those questions? Well, most people would probably think you should answer the questions. I'm going to tell you that's exactly what you don't want to do. I repeat, do not answer their questions. You want to have a three-way call, get your sponsor on the phone to answer those questions. What I want to tell you now is an acronym that you need to think about whenever you hear that first question, and that acronym is WAIT. First of all, it'll keep you from talking. Second is, it stands for WAIT, why am I talking? That will remind you to get your sponsor on the phone. That's what they're there for, to help answer those questions. Even if you know the answers, and you probably do, you still don't want to answer them. You want to get that third party on the phone because that third party has credibility. The person that you're talking to knows you very well and may give you a hard time. They're not going to give the third party a hard time because they don't really know them. After the three-way call, what do you do next? The next is that we have a couple of calls that they can get on. On Monday nights, we have a leadership call. You can tell them, if you want to hear what some of the leaders in the company are doing, here's a phone number you can listen in on. Be sure to tell them they don't have to speak and no one can hear them. They're just being able to listen in. That'll put them a little more at ease. Also, on Thursday nights, we have an opportunity call where we have a professional that goes through the opportunity from beginning to end so they can hear everything about this business and what is so phenomenal. Other than those two calls, we also have local events all over the place. Those local events, they're going to be able to see professional speakers talking about the product, talking about the science behind the product and the opportunity. They're also going to see other affiliates there and other people just learning about the company as well. So they're going to feel like they're not in this alone. They're going to see other people are excited about this, and it's going to get them excited. If you don't have an event locally near you, what you can do is do your own event. You can do a small event in your home. In the next section in how to run an event, we're going to go through how to do an event in a hotel, how to do an event at your home if you don't have enough people to do it in a hotel. And lastly, we have the major events. We have events that are corporately sponsored events, and those events are phenomenal. We have some of the biggest name speakers in the country coming in. They come in and speak to them. They're able to see the scientists. They're able to get any question they could possibly have answered. They're able to talk to the corporate officers of the company and also see thousands of other affiliates that are excited about this company and excited about the product and see the integrity that's behind all of this. So what are these systems again? Let's go through them again. First, we have the approach. What do you say to them? We're doing some marketing for a 14-year-old publicly traded biotech company that's developed a nutritional product based on your genetic code and the rest of it. Number two, we have the phone number. And that phone number is 712-432-9440. After the phone number, you send them an email with your website. This company gives you a website for free that has your name on it. Not very many other companies do that. That's a very duplicatable tool. Next, you get them on a three-way call when you follow up with them. and you have your sponsor on the line or someone upline to answer their questions. Remember, wait. Do not answer their questions even if you know the answers. Next, we have the calls on Monday night. The number is below here. We also have the Thursday night call. It's the same number Monday night and Thursday night with the call-in code. Remember, they don't have to talk. They're not going to be asking any questions. They can just listen in. It's very important. Next, we have the local meetings that you can get them to. If you don't have them one in your local area, then you can also hold one in your home. And lastly, the major events. So those are the systems that are in place. You don't need to go create new systems. These systems have been created specifically for you to help you succeed in this business.